Welcome to Read Your Comics. Today, I'm opening some Ollie's grab bags. Thanks for joining me today. It's been a little while since I've done like a haul video or one of these Ollie's grab bag videos, so just thought I'd throw one into the mix and change things up a little bit. But before we start ripping into these, I just wanted to say thanks for all the viewer support. Every like, comment, subscription is appreciated. And if you're enjoying positive comic content, please consider hitting thumbs up. Comments are always encouraged. And hey, if you haven't already, why not subscribe so you never miss any of these future videos? I created this channel for entertainment and to inform and maybe even inspire you to read some comics. If you think that's a good message and other comic fans need that in their feeds, then your likes, shares, and subs tell the YouTube algorithm to put it in front of them. Now let's go ahead and jump into these grab bags. So my local Ollie's isn't super convenient to my house, but I still try to run in there once every couple of months and just kind of see what they have. A lot of times they have cool like hardcovers and stuff, but they get these grab bags. And I've gotten them before, and it's mostly been like 90s stuff, a lot of Image #1s and things. Sometimes you get books from the 80s, and I think one time I even got something as far back as like maybe 79 or so. I'm not going to say you're going to hit the lottery with these and find some, key grail or something. I mean, you might get a Turok #1, but they're still kind of fun. They're super cheap. A lot of times there's a book or two in it that I want to do for the channel, and sometimes there's stuff that I just want to give away or something. So this one actually, when I was walking by, caught my eye because of this cover. I don't know what this title is. You can kind of like peer into these and kind of get an idea of what's in the bag. So, if there's only one book in it that you want, you might pass it because you're not wanting to pay $6 for it. But let's just go ahead and start cutting into it, see what we got inside. Chicken Devil from Aftershock Comics. Never heard of this title. I like this cover a lot, though. I like the way the chicken costume here is drawn, and this, I'm guessing these are like those balls that are like a ball pit. Looks pretty neat, though. Nice heavy stock paper. Ooh, interesting art inside. Yeah, this might be worth. It's number 3, though, so I'm not gonna know what's going on. Cool cover, though, right? Batman Eternal, number 13. Is this? Oh, this might just be Batman from New 52, number 13. Now, I think I've read the first 12 issues, or is it Batman Eternal? I don't know what this title is. Anyway, New 52 book, Infinity Inc. number 2. I only really know Infinity Inc. from the McFarlane Infinity Inc. stuff, so that's like the earlier 2000s DC logo. Not super familiar with that title. Oh, yes. Techno Comics. These were kind of fun. I mean, they were very much made in a factory. They slapped on like Gene Roddenberry's name on these. Neil Gaiman had his name slapped on them. Leonard Nimoy had one. I don't know. These Techno Comics, I should do some of these for the channel because they were heavily, heavily, heavily promoted. Especially there was the Neil Gaiman one, which I actually liked back in the day. So I need to find those, get the first couple of issues, and do them on the channel at some point. Eternal Empire by Jonathan Luna and Sarah Vaughn. This is from Image Comics 2. This is a number 2. Never heard of this. Interesting cover. All right. This is another bag that caught my eye, and I'll show it for the book on the back in a second. You got like who is that? It's not Kevin Nolan. Oh, Kevin O'Neill. Is this Kevin O'Neill that did League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Doing this Legends of the Dark Knight cover. Man, this one's tight, so I really couldn't even see what was inside the rest of this one, other than the book on the back side. Goodness gracious, this one is tight. A pretty thick bag on it. All right, Legends of the Dark Knight, number 56, Chuck Dixon and Mike McMahon. Is that a Mike McMahon cover? I swear this looks like Kevin O'Neill that did League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Doesn't say. I guess it's Mike McMahon because the inside looks the same too. Some interesting art. Might be worth doing on the channel here. And if there's something in here that you guys see watching this that you're like, yeah, do that on the channel, like put it in the comments. Invisibles number 11, Grant Morrison book. Wonder which volume this is. Because I think Invisibles did like 2 or 3 volumes. And look at that Sandman ad right in the front. Michael Zulli. This is still volume 1, number 11. Okay, Boom book. We only find them when they're dead. I think I've heard about this book. Al Ewing, Simone DeMaio. What number is this, though? I'm sure this is like number 4. Art is dark. That's too dark. I'll say that right now. And then it gets too bright. I feel like I have heard about this. Number 3. The Power Rangers book. It's a cool Virgin variant, maybe. Number 3 of 3. So I'm not a big Power Rangers fan. They came out a little late for me. I was well into my late teens by the time Power Rangers became a big thing. But I do have a nephew that has recently discovered them. That'll probably be going to him. This is the book that was on the back of it. These Before Watchmen books get a lot of flack. And, kind of deservedly so. They weren't necessary. They didn't need to be made. But to DC's credit, they tried to put some of the best creators on these books. And this one, Minutemen, is by Darwin Cook. Look, notice he's the only name on here. Now, I have read this. I read it digitally. So when I saw the number 1 on the back of this bag, I was like, I'm going to grab that. Because this one will definitely be one worth doing on the channel. I mean, it's Darwin Cook, And I remember it being okay. Again, unnecessary, but a good read. This jumped out at me. I did not know Peter Bagge did a DC book. I knew he did. I know he did the Megalomaniacal Spider-Man for Marvel, and he did an Incorrigible Hulk story, but I feel like that got shuffled into some other book, and I've never read it. But the Megalomaniacal Spider-Man is pretty entertaining read. But anyway, I saw this on the front and I was like, well, that's Peter Bagge right on the top, and it's a DC book. Sweatshop. Never heard of this. It's from 2002 or well, it says 03. He signed at 02 there, but it came out in June of 03. So yeah, this will be one to check out and do. It's number 1. Peter Bagge doing DC stuff. That could be interesting. Checkmate. This looks boring. Greg Rucka, Judd Winnick doing the writing. I don't know. Number 13. Sword. An X-Men book from, I don't know, Al Ewing did the writing. This looks fairly new. There's the Indentia. Where do they put it nowadays? (2022). Yeah, that's a pretty new title. I thought the logo looked like the Krakoa era X-Men stuff. Onslaught Epilogue. Man, this is a beat up one. But I have this in my X-Men box. Is Joe Mad doing the inside, or is it Roger Cruz? Probably. Randy Green, but he's doing a Joe Mad style. So, Onslaught Epilogue. And you got another fairly new. I want to say this is like maybe 2020, 2019. Uncanny X-Men War of the Realms. This looks like a mini-series. This is 3 of 3. It's part 3 of 3. All right, last bag. Another tight one. This is one I actually picked up. I mean, it's got Transformers on this side, Power Rangers on this side, and it's one that I grabbed really kind of for nephews and the Kayfabe Christmas in July. That's where you go around to the like little library books in the neighborhoods, and you just drop some comics in it. And I will still be participating in that. And I got some tape on this one. So I'll tell you right now that Power Rangers will be given to my nephew. Because my kids aren't even really into Power Rangers. At least not right now. They'll randomly get into something. Like they've never been into Pokemon until recently. They started playing Smash Brothers on the Switch, which has Pokemon characters in it. So now they're all into Pokemon. Alright, let's see what's in this last one. Transformers Revolution from IDW. Colin Bunn. What number is it? Number 2. It's pretty cool art. It looks like G.I. Joe's in it too. It's a crazy looking Optimus. Pretty neat. I've never really been into Transformers comics, personally. A free comic book day book in this. Man. Barbaric #1 from Vault Comics. Never heard of this. It's pretty thick. That's a good free comic book for free comic book day. Pretty decent art inside. Looks neat. If you're into that like kind of Conan-y kind of stuff. Dark Blood. Another kind of virgin-y cover. Man, so is this a book that you should be packaging with Transformers and Power Rangers on the other side? It's hard to say. It's like, is this like a mature kind of book? Not a lot of words in it. I don't know. Never heard of it. And oh, there's 2 more. Yeah, there's the Power Rangers book. Eve. This is a #1. About a little girl that, I don't know. Is this like a kind of a Tom Strongish origin of some sorts with this girl? Don't know anything about that one either. I like the texture of these covers. They're from Boom. And last but not least, Power Rangers number 54. Like I said, this will be going to my nephew who is into Power Rangers. But that's all I got. Like I said, if you see anything in here that you want to see like more of a deep dive into on the channel, please let me know. A couple that I'll definitely do is the Peter Bagg book. And what was the other one I said along the way? I doubt I'll do that. Unless somebody wants to see it. You really want to see Checkmate, let me know. There's the Peter Bagg book. The Watchmen. I'll do that one. Some of these other ones look kind of interesting. This Batman book right here, this Legends of the Dark Knight, looks pretty interesting. This is a #2. And this Lost Universe. It's #7 though. But if you want to know something about Techno Comics, it's a late issue or what? No, it is #2. Batman Eternal on this one. I love this cover. I swear, this is what made me buy some grab bags today, was starting with this cover. But I do like the inside art there. Anyway, that's all I got. Until next time, read your comics.